Hello, hello. It's Corey with Living Free. Hey, I did a video earlier today and wasn't quite happy with some of the things that I said, so here I am. How was everybody's great Wednesday? I hope it was well. Mine was good. I was looking at, like, of course, my beauty of everything. It's just the vibrant colors of the leaves that are changing. I don't know if it's just me and my eyes, if I'm seeing the world differently, or am I, or is it just really true that this year the leaves and the colors of everything look more vibrant and beautiful than they have in the past? I don't know. I kind of just think that it's me. So, yeah, I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were discussing, herbal medicine. Um, he's not a believer, and of course, I am. So, I was giving him all the benefits and the reasons why herbal medicine is needed. So just a little backstory: he is African, and um, will lie and tell people that he grew up in the bush, and he didn't because his mother worked for the government. Go figure. And his dad was a teacher, something like that. So, uh, you know, he fared pretty well while he was growing up. But anyway, um, but we were talking, and he went back to um, how he believes 100% in science. And you can believe in science, but that doesn't mean that herbs aren't part of science. Um, it could because they are, because, a lot of medicines are derived from herbs. Even the ones that, I mean, it's just so crazy. They're all derived from, the majority of them are derived from herbs. And then they're just transformed into a pill form with the use of chemicals. So, I proceeded to tell him, like doctors will diagnose you with something and then say, hey, go take this pill for the rest of your life because there's no cure for it. And then we say, okay, yeah, I'll go buy that $500 bottle of medicine every month, and, no problem. The insurance will pay for it, no problem. But, and I went on to tell him, like how we talked about how the um, pharmaceutical companies are running the medical industry and blah, blah, blah. So I was saying all of that because when I began my journey into herbal medicine, I knew that there was some herbs for everything, for every ailment, everything. I listened to a lot of Dr. Sebi. I listened to a lot of other people, which made me then go into training myself and connect with the people that I connected with. So it's fascinating to hear the reasons why people don't feel that herbal medicine is beneficial for you. I was talking to the guy who's going to mentor me in my business, and I was telling him how herbal medicine is now part of the Cleveland Clinic. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a couple years since they implemented that into their healing services. But I find that fascinating that, now um, hospitals and physicians and once the pharmaceutical companies come in and say, okay, well, this is what it's going to be, then everybody will believe it. But here it is. Here is little old me telling you that it's a good thing to do and to, at least try out, because I know that I've told people that I every time I get sick, like if I feel well, not sick, but like if I get like a cold, or if my nose starts, like, I don't know if anybody else can sense it, but I can feel something, like whether it's in my nose, whether it's in my throat, whether it's something on the roof of my mouth, or just like a headache. And I'm like, yeah, something's not right. I think I'm getting ready to get a cold. So immediately, what I start doing, well, not immediately, but when I get home, I start eating garlic. And I'll say, like, earlier this year, I was sick in January. Yeah, it took me a while to recover, and garlic wasn't. I think I was a little too late on the garlic scene, but of course, I was eating that. Um, but and I was telling a friend that I remembered one time that I had bronchitis. This was years ago, and people usually get bronchitis and they start coughing and they can't lay down. I slept. I slept for 3 days straight. I don't know what it is with my body. After I had my wisdom teeth pulled, I slept for 3 days straight. Just something with me sleeping for 3 days straight that brings healing, I guess. And then, but anyway, back to herbal medicine. I do, I do know that there are things that can help heal you, and also you would need to also change your eating habits, because that is also a big factor as to why um, some things aren't um, why some elements are happening. Your eating habits, your energy level, your mental is every all of this plays a factor into uh, why you're not well. And if you continue to say, "Oh yeah, oh no, I have high blood pressure," and oh, woe is me. If you continue to act that way and not have the belief system and not the vision of you being healthy, then you're gonna stay in that state. Um, I hate to say that, but typically that's what it is, because your energy and the food you eat will dictate how you feel. So, of course, here it is, Reiki, the energy, getting in alignment. So here you can contact me for Reiki and we can get you together. You can also contact me for herbal medicine and we can get that together. And let's see what we can do. I do know that right now I am trying to uh, specialize in digestive medicine. Um, that's near and dear to me. So, um, and I know that I too am in need of changing my eating habits. I've always stated that if a doctor told me that I had diabetes or high blood pressure, something to that aspect, that I would stop eating or I would just eat fruits and vegetables. And lo and behold, I would honestly, really, truly do that, because there's no way in the world I'm taking a pill. And not even just not taking a pill, but also just I forget. I honestly do forget to take medicine. Like when I would be prescribed something, doctor's like, take it for 5 days. I take it for 2, and then the other 3, I'm like, oh. The 5th day, I'm like, oh, I think I was supposed to take medicine. I don't know, but I feel better. So sometimes it's just time that needs to take place. It depends on what the issue is. But for me, it's always just been time. And sometimes it's been my ginger and my garlic and my lemon and, my lemongrass or my calendula. I'm gonna start my burdock. I'm gonna give you guys a whole list of stuff. But the funny thing is that a lot of this stuff is growing in your backyard. It's grown in your backyard, just like dandelions. People really think that that's not true, but it's not a true herb, but that is really a true herb, and it does help out with your digestive system. So, and it's because of the bitters that are in it. But so, I am Corey with Living Free. If you would like any services, coaching services, learning how to get connected within, I would love to delve deep with you and work with you on that. I am still offering a free 30-minute session, and we can dig deep together. And then I'm also doing a free 30-minute of online or in-person Reiki. And I'm also will give you a free consultation at this time. This isn't going to last long. My free consultation, not for herbal medicine, won't last that long. But I will give you a free consultation, and we can discuss what's going on with you and try to get you a prescription as to what it'll take to try to assist you in getting better or improving your health. So I'm not a medical professional. I would let me say that I am by no means a medical professional. However, so I don't have any rights to diagnose, and I won't do that. Nor am I a nutritionist or a dietitian. But I do know a lot of things because of the research that I've done throughout the years, as well as things that I've done for myself. So, this is Corey with Living Free. If you would like to get a session or anything, just reach out to me at livingfree326@gmail.com. All right. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Love you.